Welcome to the Patriots Lab, where we ain't even trying to make them liberals mad. Cause freedom of speech is what us individuals have. It's the gift when we gab, talking about things that the brainwashed cannot mentally grasp, like staying loud and waving our American flags. This is for the free thinkers, wearing their MAGA and wearing the cags. Draining the swamp is the ultimate goal, but the sheeple will swear it's a fad, like it's just a phrase. But when we show them the facts, the fools got nothing to say, and deep government state wanna get up in our face, but hasn't done it yet cause Trump's in the way, trying to protect us from a troublesome fate. And because of that, we'll never lose our faith, plus God keeping us cool and safe. But I still hope we get 4 more years so we could throw a huge parade. I can see it now, Patriots on a float, and POTUS will go down in history as one of the GOATs for making the swamp pay for taking every one of his votes. His enemies are the cancer, whether or not Trump give him the smoke. Now relax it back and take notes as we kick facts with the homie Ray though. Speak your mind in the Patriots Lab. It's freedom time in the Patriots Lab, where we ain't even trying to, we make them liberals mad. I said speak your mind in the Patriots Lab. It's freedom time in the Patriots Lab, where we not even trying to, we make them liberals mad. I said, speak your mind in the Patriots Lab. It's freedom time in the Patriots Lab, where we're not even trying to, we make them liberals mad. Speak your mind. It's freedom time. Without even trying to, we make them liberals mad.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We keep making them matter and matter and matter. Good morning, everybody. It's morning coffee in the Patriots Lab. How is everybody doing? Let me make sure. Okay, that looks good. Oh, keep your comments polite. I was just looking at a message right there. Like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for them instant notifications, depending on what platform you are watching your boy on. Oh, how is everybody doing? I'm only on my second cup of coffee, so you got to forgive me. But I guess today we're going to do a little Monday morning quarterbacking, as we should say. Where do we want to start? Want to wish Myles Garrett a congratulations for getting the single season sack record at 23 for the Cleveland Browns. Also want to congratulate my Seahawks, yes, for clinching not just the playoffs, but their division. So put ups to that. Where do we want to go? So as y'all can tell by now, everybody already knows what's going on with Trump and Venezuela and things of that nature. So we might as well get over it. It is what it is. It has been done. There's no way to go back and rewind. Only thing we can do is move forward. And in order to move forward, some people got to understand what it was like for life for people that lived over there, and actually what Trump has done. I just wanted to, I took a clip, not a clip, but a little video. You can't get all the stories, but I just wanted to pick one. And this is of a lady who's a Venezuelan American who's living here. And she has a story that she's want to share about her sister. And I thought it'd be good of me to just share that with you guys so you can get a bit of understanding of what Trump actually did to help these people over there. For those who care, sit back, relax, drink your coffee. Hope you like.
Is that you have to enter with a code. You can go and check. When I heard the news this morning, I feel sad because I feel like my country is alone. If the rest of the diplomatic people is leaving, we feel alone. Coffee makers, dishes, and glasses, lamps. You can go inside. They have to decide if they want to live or they want to die. If you want to live, you have to go. If you have the chance, you have to go. All the things that you see here, this is donation from the community. The community in South Florida is trying to help in any ways to the the Venezuelan newcomers in need. This morning I was talking with my sister. My sister said I have 3 days without water. It's terrible. Maduro needs to go.
Now, remind you, this is about 5-6 years ago. This story with this lady's talking about is about 5-6 years ago.
You can imagine. My family.
Like when you look and you see, can you scroll through your phone? Just
I am living in US for more than 30 years, but my mind is, and my everything I think since I wake up every morning is, how is my family? How is my cousin? How is my sister? How is always like I am here, but my heart is in Venezuela. The children asking for food, and I know they are hungry. It was this Sunday. It's really sad. If you see, we have everything here. We have crib for newborn and 2-3 years old. Air bed.
Less food, less water, less power, nothing. Saqueado, que no sé cómo se dirá.
ayúdame a entender tu emoción cuando marando este.
Es frustración. Very frustration. Sí. Es frustrante ver que en otro momento había gente que era muy gorda, que era fat, y luego ahora la ves muy delgada, con unos zapatos, con shoes desgastados, con los pantalones de pant rotos, y es my family, is my uncle, my cousin, y eso duele mucho.
See, right there is just a short little glimpse of what people have been dealing with and what they're dealing with. Some have been fortunate enough over the years to make it out. Some have been exiled out. But it's a trip. It's crazy. It really is. Good morning. This is the first morning coffee of 2026 in the Patriots Lab. I didn't think I was gonna get up this morning, but I was like, what the heck? Let me get up here Monday morning quarterback, because I've been hearing a lot of stuff out there. Crazy. Hey, Trump derangement syndrome is real. It really is. We got YouTube in the building. Good morning, YouTube. Trump derangement syndrome is real. But, you know, sometimes when something is just so overwhelming, you can try to spin it. You can try to put whatever narrative on it you want to put on it. But people see the actual and factual. And basically, it is what it is. And that's what they do not like. Let me go ahead and see if I can bring up this clip. It's just a montage that has been put together on YouTube, and I figured I would try to get it before they took it down, and hopefully I was able to catch it in time, and I think I did. So hold on one second. Bear with me. Let me see. Okay. Here we go.
It's gonna explode with joy because before I was even born, there have been struggles. My family has been fighting for so many years before I.
Yo, good morning, Blaine. What's up, big dog? How's everything? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. We're just going to go ahead and just show a little montage of what my president has done that people don't like. But obviously, there's people that love it. Let's continue.
Was even here. They have told me about it. They told me about a time where democracy existed, and now I can finally look forward to that. And that's just everything that I can ask for. And you know, I just want to tell you people, America, Venezuelans are good people. The greatest people that I know. I can vouch for them.
Venezuelan Americans singing and dancing in the streets, raising the Venezuelan flag. Many here telling me that they hope to return to their home country. They also have hope that democracy will finally arrive to Venezuela. But there are also questions about who will now rule this country.
To start a podcast with Riverside,
Oh,
all you
yeah, I
need
know
is
y'all
a
get it live
concept
with
and a way to
commercials,
record
but
it.
we're gonna keep it going
Here's how it works.
because I don't have
First,
the
go to
copyright.
Riverside.
I know it's a little too early, but they took President Maduro out of Venezuela, out of power. And I'm here in front of the lake where I scattered my mom's ashes, and there's so much magic this morning. The moon is right there, this other lake. My dad would have loved to have been around for today. And I know that he is, wherever he is, wherever they are. This is a great day for Venezuelans after all these years of suffering. And what a great day to be alive. I'm so thankful, so grateful, so grateful.
If you are not from Venezuela, you better shut the up. I've seen a lot of videos of gringos trying to explain Venezuela to Venezuelans. You don't even know the difference between Venezuela and Mexico. You can't even point a Venezuelan a map. You don't know what is to live in starvation. You never saw a family member dying because you didn't have the medication, while the members of the Chavismo are walking with Rolex in their hand. Do you want to know?
What's up, sis? How you doing? You know what? She brings up a good point because you know what she said, right? She said gringos, and she's talking about all them out there that ain't never been to Venezuela. They ain't been through a third of what Venezuelans have been through, but yet they want to tell Venezuelans how they should be feeling about what just took place. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy about it.
How many people died trying to come to America, going through a jungle? Do you want to know how many women were there? We are 8 million of Venezuelans who have left Venezuela. You don't know what is to live like that. You are too freaking busy eating your Starbucks with almond milk, you mother. I have a question for you guys. Where were you when they were killing us? Where were you when they were killing students who didn't have any weapons?
Y'all do me a favor before we go any further. Those who are watching, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. But do me a favor, share this out. This is going to be one of the good ones because the Democrats, they just don't know how to not make themselves continually look foolish. That's when you know all this shit that they're doing is fucking blatant, because there ain't no way in hell they can't be happy. Well, you got a couple of Democrats out there that I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe because they live in the communities like Nancy, the girl down in Florida, and a couple of others of their nationality, to, you know, Latino nationality. I don't think they want to go with that backlash. So I think they were just bowing down to this one. But there's a lot of them out there that just stupid.
You were too freaking busy drinking your Starbucks with oat milk. So you better shut the up and take Venezuela out of your filthy mouth.
I'm a Venezuelan American. I'm a dual citizen of both countries. And I'm going to do my best to give you a neutral and honest opinion on what's happening with the United States and Venezuela. Stay with me, y'all, because what I'm about to tell you, it's going to be very complicated. And I would say it's how most Venezuelans also feel. For the last couple decades,
Hey, also, real quick, shout out to ABL for bringing this video out there on YouTube. You can catch it in its full. It's full to you know what I mean, totality on there, but we're gonna go ahead and cut it a little bit.
On social media, oh my god, no war, we didn't sign for this, oh my god, poor people, they must be so terrified. Let me tell you, every single Venezuelan that is not working for the government, the dictatorship that has been in place for more than 25 years, we are stoked, we are happy. Even the people that are currently still in Venezuela, everyone's happy about this. So can you please just educate yourself and stop spreading this bull narrative that, oh my god, poor people, like they must be so scared. No, we're not scared. We've been waiting for this for 25 years. We've lost family members, we've escaped the country, we've had to leave everything behind to start over. Yes, some of us know Trump is a piece of shit, but sometimes you battle the devil with a bigger devil. So let him do what he needs to do, and then we can go back to him, okay?
And see, I respect her. I respect her. And the reason I respect her is because, like a lot of people out there, until Donald Trump does something that you like, you're going to shit on him. Look, I understand. I get it. Be genuine about it. Be genuine. Because you really don't hate him. You don't hate him. You just going along with to get along with everybody else. But now that he did something you like, you figure you go ahead and cross the line. Now you willing to go against the people that you chilling with, because now it's about you now. That shit kill me. That shit kill me.
It's really hard to say that what is happening in me, inside of all the Venezuelan people that is here, because it's, oh my God, it's a cumul of emotions. This is incredible. It's amazing. It's incredible. We were crying, we were screaming, and we are here now to see this. And oh my God, it's amazing.
Now a message to my English-speaking friends, because I'm already seeing people are organizing protests, hands off Venezuela, let's defend Maduro, we love dictators. Do not for a moment let your hatred and disdain for Donald Trump, an unsavory character, have you defending the dictator of my country that was destroyed by him and Chavez and their system 20 years ago. We Venezuelans are very, very happy that our dictator has been arrested, removed, and will be put through a trial. It's the first time we're seeing justice in 26 years. Now let's hope that they get the rest of the criminals out of Venezuela, and then we can return home.
Let me explain to you what is happening in Venezuela.
That is what I was talking about, and that's in the title right there. Will they stay or will they go? I'm seeing a lot of videos where a lot of them really want to go back home. And who wouldn't want to go back to your own country? Who wouldn't? From what I hear, Venezuela is a beautiful place. Beautiful place out there in Latin America, beautiful place. Surrounded with some more crazies, but beautiful place. But yeah, will they migrate from around the globe to go back to Venezuela and rebuild their country? That's a question, I put to you. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Also, what else were we talking about? Oh, yeah, how they can. I need some coffee. See, that's. I'm only on my second cup. If you ain't got no coffee, you better go get your coffee. Morning coffee in the lab. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Ring that bell so you can get the instant notifications. depending on what platform you follow me on: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and should I say TikTok? I don't fuck around with TikTok too much because it's crazy over there. There are some crazy people over there. That I think that is the platform with the most TDS. Yeah, that's it right there. Because them people is crazy. They don't even want to talk about the Venezuelans being happy and stuff. No, what? Well, Trump, did he have authority to go? Look, obviously, we got to go through this again, just for those who don't understand, didn't get the memo. This is not a war. This was not a war. This was a president going finally to capture a man that had warrants, had been indicted years ago, that for whatever reason, no one went to get. And obviously, he said enough is enough. And he went and did what a boss does. He went and got his ass after giving him numerous opportunities to wiggle his way out. So I don't want to hear the hemming and hawing. Well, I don't pay attention to that shit. Anyway, like he don't pay attention to that shit. All that shit is just jibber jabber. All that's just jibber jabber. And the oil, that's funny because they was like, yo, Trump, well, what you gonna do with the oil? You know, what's up? What you gonna do? Trump said, we're gonna keep it. Straight facing there. We're gonna keep it. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. Really? We're gonna let China go in and get it? We're gonna let Russia go in and get it? We're gonna let one of our adversaries go in and get it. No, you know, we're about to get back down to $1.87 a gallon gas and distribute that shit out to the rest of the world. Where do you think the oil, Mobil, Exxon, all of them, those, man, y'all don't even know. But that's another topic for another day. Today we talk about and we celebrate the Venezuelan people as they celebrate their liberation and democracy.
Venezuela like you're 5 years old. Imagine this country, Venezuela. It used to be a place where people go to school, could buy food, and feel safe. Then one day, the boss of the country, called Nicolas Maduro, decided that he wanted all power to himself. He made the rules only good for himself and his friends. If people said, this is not fair, we are hungry, we want better life, he wouldn't listen. If they protested, he would kill them. Many people disappeared, many were killed or hurt just for disagreeing with him.
Now, there are liberals that would probably say that sounds like Trump. Yeah, they really would. Oh, bullshit. But they would. They really would.
Because of this, many families don't have food. Parents cannot buy medicine for their sick kids. People wait in a really long lines just to get bread. And millions had to leave Venezuela to go to other countries just to survive. Countries suffered the biggest inflation in the history of humanity, meaning your monthly salary, what you work the entire month for, was enough to buy 2 items at a grocery store.
So, you work a whole month to be able to go to the grocery store and buy some milk and some bread. Let's throw in some eggs, just in case he ain't telling the whole truth. Let's throw in some eggs. So 3 items in a month. But y'all mad because Trump went over there and captured somebody that was already wanted. And if I must say, saved himself $50 million, because you know they was a $50 million bounty on his head. But y'all don't care.
Then today, another awful man who wants all power to himself decides to take him down. But at least in this country, we can be talking shit about him and be okay and not be killed for it. People of Venezuela are happy because after 3 decades of living in absolute hell, there is finally hope.
See, and this is where the TDS comes in. Like somebody put in the comments. This is where the TDS comes in. We can go back to shitting on a man after he helps us. We're not going to shit on him while he helps us, though. No, we're not going to do that because he's doing for us. You see how people wishy-washy? At least we can talk about him over here after. They have no clue. While the man is doing something good for him, he doesn't want to sit back and just ask himself, well, is he really a good dude? No, he's just an evil man doing good shit. That's what he is. He's an evil man doing good shit. Hey, it is what it is. That's why I told y'all. That's why I've cut down on my shows. Because when you have to listen to people like this, that shit can wear on you. So I don't even want to hear him no more. We got to talk to somebody that's really appreciative of what's going on. Let's see if we get Billy Bob up in here. Who we got?
Happy, even if you don't like Donald Trump or not, even if we don't want Donald Trump or whatever, we are happy. Kelvin, thank you, brother. We are happy. We are happy. We're free. And if you are concerned for us, and if you're like, oh my gosh, you guys are screwed, Donald Trump is going to take you guys, whatever, pray for us then. I encourage you to do it. And do not just try to take our happiness and our only hope after 26 years. You know. Elvin, thank you so much, guys. Wraith, true, he said, not going to pray for your ignorance. God bless you, brother. God bless you. I wish you never leave what we lived back in my country. Ever.
And see, that's one of the reasons I don't go on TikTok. That young man right there is on TikTok. And he has somebody tell him because he's happy that his people have been freed and liberated, he's going to pray for his ignorance. That's what people deal with. That's what people deal with. Let's move on to, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, I like this one. I like this one coming up here. Y'all like this one.
That are upset about Venezuela, your opinion does not matter, I promise you. I promise you, honey bun, it does not matter. Unless you lived under that regime for decades, it does not matter. Whether you're cheering, you're upset, whether you're mad the orange guy did this, I don't care what your opinion is. But the people in Venezuela are celebrating, and that's all that matters. So congrats to Venezuela. My heart is with you. I love to keep the videos coming. I love to see it. Yeah. Also, I'll just put that out there. The man wasn't a good guy. He wasn't a good guy. I'll just put that out there.
Mr. Trump, thank you so much. I was working, I was fighting for the freedom in my country, but today is reality. Today is a beautiful day. Thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you so much, America, and God bless you. God bless America. Thank you so much.
I'm a Venezuelan that lives in the United States and is a Democrat. Why are you guys on Venezuelans right now? You guys are just being so rude. Like, do you know how many deaths this man has, how much blood he has on his hands? And yeah, it was Trump. He got him. Am I super happy it was him? No. But you got to give credit where credit is due. Like, he did what no one thought I wouldn't. I never thought I would live to see this. Ever. Like, I'm in shock. And it makes me sad that you guys are just like saying he was a sovereign president. He wasn't. He was a dictator. He was a dictator. Why don't you take this energy to see who he really was and then come back with your opinions? Like, just let us have this moment.
So this is the comment I keep seeing. Oil. They don't care about Maduro. They want the oil. Oil is the goal. It's all about oil. Oil, oil, oil. Okay, so let's talk about that. Venezuela has the largest oil reserves on Earth. Its reserves are 13% bigger than Saudi Arabia's. But not all oil is the same. Saudi oil is light and easy to refine. Venezuelan oil is extremely heavy, thick, difficult to process, and only certain refineries in the world can handle it. Oil was discovered in Venezuela in the 1920s, and the US was immediately involved. American oil companies literally built Venezuela's oil industry because the country didn't have the infrastructure or the technology to do so. At the time, Venezuela was a poor country with an agrarian economy. It was mostly coffee and cacao plantations. There were no petroleum engineers, no heavy machinery, zero knowledge on how to run a global oil industry.
So basically, what my man is describing is we help build some shit up over there. And you know, when America helps build up some shit over there, you know, they got some foot, they got some, you know, they got their foot in it somewhere, you know, and we had our foot in it somewhere. And then all of a sudden, Maduro thinks he's just going to take over that shit. So basically what we did is we just took back what was rightfully ours. That's all we did. That's all we did. So we ain't kidnapped nobody. We ain't hijacking and we ain't taking nobody's oil, because as you just heard the young man that's giving you a history lesson, we actually put the shit over there. That shit is ours. We just reclaiming the shit. But when you got dirty politicians, I ain't gonna name no names, that just pussy, just cowardly, just scared, they sell themselves out. Then all of a sudden, well, y'all know the story. We've been lied to about so much shit here in this country. But now Trump is just exposing something else. Yeah, that shit is ours. Like I said, hey, by next summer, we'll be looking at $1.87 gallon of gas. Watch. I'm trying to tell you.
But by 1928, with lots of help from US oil companies, Venezuela was one of the world's top exporters. Overnight, Venezuela became one of the richest countries in the world. During the 1970s, Arab states imposed an oil embargo on the United States because of its support of Israel. This led global oil prices to explode, soaring from $1.80 a barrel to over $11 a barrel, a 500% increase. That crisis shook the entire world economy. That is, except for Venezuela, which suddenly saw billions of dollars worth of oil revenue entering its state coffers. And right after that, in 1975, Venezuela nationalized its oil industry and created PDVSA, Petróleos de Venezuela, or Venezuelan Petroleum, the state-owned company that still exists today. But even after the nationalization of its oil industry, Venezuela still needed the US. Why? Because the US Gulf Coast has huge refineries built specifically for heavy crude, the type of oil that sits under Venezuela. And this arrangement benefited both sides. Venezuela, a country roughly the size of Texas, doesn't have anywhere near the refining infrastructure needed to process hundreds of thousands of barrels of heavy crude oil per day. Venezuela's own refineries can only handle a fraction of what the country extracts, so US refineries processed it. Venezuela got billions in revenue, and American companies profited from the refining operations. Everyone had a reason to keep the partnership going. But without heavy crude, those US refineries struggle. They literally hunger for Venezuelan oil. Now, there's this big misconception that Hugo Chavez, the populist and self-proclaimed socialist president, including all the oil,
I'm not gonna get into that.
and also to reduce economic ties with China and Russia, if Trump would just leave him alone. So if it was just about oil, Trump could have just accepted Maduro's offer, but he didn't. So no, it's not just about oil.
Hi, my name is Paula, and I am Venezuelan, born and raised. I've lived in the United States for almost 10 years to the date, and I am an American citizen also, by the way. The main reason why I'm coming here today, I'm literally nobody, and if this reaches one person, my job here, that one person that didn't know what was happening in Venezuela, and now they do, my work here is done. I am outraged about the comments I've been seeing today. I made the mistake myself of going on social media and reading all the news outlets reporting on the news of the Venezuelan strikes, well, military strikes to remove Maduro. Thank you. and everybody, ton of Americans, and then from whatever you're from, but you've never been to Venezuela, you have no idea about the political situation in Venezuela, the history of Venezuela, and trying to be like our saviors. Like, I can't. Let me set some things straight. First of all, the regime has been going on since 1998 when Chavez was elected president. From there on, their country is the mess, in good words, that it is today. We have suffered a lot. The Senate was dissolved. The Constitution was changed. They bought the military, all the armed forces. Many people have been killed, kidnapped. You can go do the Google search yourself, or just ask, because clearly Google's not working for you people. 3 things I want to get across today. 1, Venezuelans are sad. No, we're not. This is literally the happiest day of our life.
Okay. We don't have to really listen to nobody else say how happy they are, and these are the happy days of our lives and happiest days of our lives and things of that nature. We already know it is what it is. We already know that. So that's all. I just felt like coming on here, having a cup of coffee, seeing how everybody is doing today. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Where are we going? All right, we hit a half hour. That's about good enough. Once again, shout out to ABL. If y'all want to go to his channel, Anthony Brian Logan, y'all go subscribe. He's great, has some great content. But yeah, it is what it is. Venezuela, hey, I'm happy for you people. God bless. And drop in the comments. Will they go back home? I hear a lot of them talking about they want to go back now that they're free and rebuild, and because like they were saying, but Venezuela is a very rich country, and if you're a very rich country, I mean, shouldn't some of that be trickling down to its people? And shouldn't you be able to get more than 2 things if you've worked all month? So things have to change, things have to happen, and hopefully within time, that's just what will happen. Maybe Venezuela can make Venezuela great again. Who knows? But as always, in the meantime, in between time, because I got to get up on out of here, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's still early, depending on what coast you're on. God bless. I'm out.